What's up, guys? It's Benny. We woke up to a sad story this morning. Gene Hackman passing away. He was 95 years old, so lived a good long life. A Hollywood legend and icon, a sort of throwback to a better, more unifying time in Hollywood where people actually cared about their craft instead of pushing divisive politics. Gene Hackman was actually just one of those rare individuals who's just pure class. Here he is talking about Ronald Reagan.
President Reagan.
I did, yes. I'm a Democrat, but I also loved the idea of that man. He was so committed to America, a beautiful American.
You'd never hear a Democrat talk that way today about Ronald Reagan. So again, nobody has anything bad to say about Gene Hackman. Everybody's sorry that, well, Gene Hackman passed on. Again, he lived to be 95, had a good long life. And we have no indication that this has anything to do with the Jeffrey Epstein, right? Or any of that concurrent conversation about Hollywood elites and all of this. And frankly, I just thought, the guy's 95. What else is there? Turns out there's a lot. First thing I saw after the news this morning was a guy named Randy Quaid, who's an actor who's acted with Gene Hackman. You might know Randy Quaid from Christmas Vacation and Independence Day. He had something very unique to say about this. Gene Hackman was one of the biggest royalty streams in Hollywood. I suspect murder. Of course, that indicates that Gene Hackman gets big old royalty checks from Hollywood studios, and this is how most actors make their money. Not with the movie's box office release, but in the residuals every single year. Then Randy Quaid gave a little note on this story that is quite unique. Gene Hackman, his wife, who's 65, not 95, and a guard dog were all found dead. Hey, Hollywood, is anybody else upset or furious or deeply concerned? Wait, really? Is that true? Gene Hackman and his wife, Betsy Arakawa, were found dead in their Santa Fe residence. Authorities are now calling the death suspicious. Originally, the family believed the likely cause of death was a gas leak or carbon monoxide poisoning. Okay, that happens. However, Santa Fe detective who sought the search warrant wrote in an affidavit that he believes the death of the two deceased individuals were suspicious enough to require its own investigation. Let's have a listen.
Associated Press now looking at the sheriff's search warrant and saying that according to the sheriff, Hackman was found dead on Wednesday. As I mentioned, Hackman was in a mudroom. His wife, Betsy, was found dead in the bathroom next to a space heater. The AP also reporting there was an open prescription bottle and pills scattered, as they put it, on the countertop near Betsy Arakawa. So we're getting developing information.
So wait a second. It goes from carbon monoxide poisoning, or like, hey, the poor 95-year-old man just sort of passed on, to he and his wife are like lying next to space heaters with pills? What is this exactly? What the hell's going on? Let's listen to CNN here.
Moving. Now, our team has also obtained a search warrant, and in that search warrant, authorities had said that it was maintenance workers who first found the bodies. So, again, these details coming into clearer picture here, but still so many questions with this very mysterious situation. In fact, per this search warrant, authorities have said that the circumstances surrounding the death of Gene Hackman and his wife are so suspicious that it requires a thorough investigation.
So what has the investigation found exactly? Get a load of this headline. Gene Hackman and his wife, who's 30 years his younger, were found mummified at their mansion, strewn with pills. Mummified? Gene Hackman and his wife, Betsy Arakawa, were found partially mummified at the couple's $3.3 million mansion with pills strewn all over the bathroom. The arrest warrant obtained by Daily Mail reveals that Arakawa, 64, was found decomposed with bloating on her face and mummifications over her hands and feet. So like they literally have been mummified. Sheriffs said Hackman was found to have the same signs of decomposition as his wife. So they were both mummified? This is Gene Hackman and his wife in their younger years, pictured in 1993. They've gotten, of course, significantly older. This is a more recent photo of them in 2024. Perhaps the last photo of them in public. 95-year-old and a 64-year-old is what you're looking at there. They were both found mummified? What the hell? Mummification occurs when a person's skin and tissues are preserved over their death. While most associated with ancient Egyptian wrapping of corpses and pharaohs and bandages, it can also be achieved when a body is left in place in a cold and dry air where bacteria struggles to grow. Santa Fe is known to enjoy such a climate in winter. That is correct. 2 maintenance workers discovered the bodies of the retired Hollywood star in their luxurious Santa Fe mansion. The identities of Hackman and Arakawa were not released for nearly 12 hours. The couples are now offering possible explanation for the delay. Investigators hadn't seen them for 2 weeks. Okay? Their neighbors told investigators they hadn't seen them for 2 weeks. Both had appeared dead for some time. A detective noted in a search warrant that the death of the 2 deceased individuals was suspicious enough that this won't be a routine investigation. She was discovered lying on the bathroom floor, his wife, and the couple's home. On her right side, with an open prescription bottle of pills scattered nearby on the countertop. No indication that had been given if the pills were there or whether they had been prescribed. So what the hell happened here? I mean, I guess the most innocent explanation could have been maybe suicide. Okay? I mean, you hate to say it, right? You don't want to say it, but maybe they're just done. I don't know. What the hell were they mummified? Look at this. Gene Hackman and his wife found mummified. Again, I'll go back to here. Hollywood insider and also legend, right? Guy who like signs autographs, goes to Comic-Con and stuff. Randy Quaid saying that he was the biggest royalty stream in all of Hollywood. Were they there to get rid of him? Why is his dog dead? What the hell? Why are they mummified? According to sources who investigated the scene, they were found partially mummified. So they've been dead for quite some time. Really incredibly strange. Some Hollywood legends obviously coming in over the top, saying how great Gene Hackman was. We don't argue with that. We're just saying that this is extremely strange. 911 calls reveals distressing moment when actor and wife were found.
What is it? Emergency.
Hello, my name is the caretaker for Santa Fe Summit. I'm here about past 10,000 waves. I think we just found one deceased person inside a house. What's the address here? There's no address. There's no address. I'm going to wait for you at the gate. I'm going to wait for you to please send somebody really quick.
Okay, what's going to be the address?
It's going to be down at the gatehouse. I'll meet you over there. I'll meet them over there. I'm the caretaker for the subdivision. I'm going to bring them up here.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me speak with the paramedics.
Thank you.
Give me 1 second.
What the hell happened to Gene Hackman? This is strange. The most innocent explanation, listen, your dog and your wife, that's 30 years you're younger and seems to be in totally good health, right? Here's a photo of his wife. Okay? They all plot at the exact same time? Don't think so. Something happened here. The most innocent explanation, which is horrible, is that they all decided this is the end. Gene Hackman was ready to go. He was very, very old, and he decided he'd had enough, right? I'm not endorsing that. I'm just saying that's what it is, and this is, he's obviously, he's old. He's old. He needs to walk with a cane and so on. This is what it is. The much more nefarious explanation for this is that somebody wanted him dead, and Gene Hackman was getting an enormous amount of cash from the studios and had been collecting these checks since the 70s when he was making movies. So you're talking 60 years of Gene Hackman collecting, fat checks from Hollywood, and that there were very immoral people that said, okay, we're done, paying that. I guess if you're going to just assume off the top of your head who might want Gene Hackman to not be here anymore, there's your explanation. Where does that come from? Well, another actor who gets those same residual checks, right? Goodness. Who's straight up saying, yeah, he was murdered. No gas found. Well, there you go. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? I think it's mysterious and shady as hell. And obviously, there's way more to the story here. So we'll keep on it. Mummies, man. Epstein list. All of it. Truth is out there. Hit your whip anyway. Make sure and subscribe for more truth. See ya.